welcome to this birthday edition. It's a Wicked Woman Wednesday edition of Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. And yes, I may have mentioned a few times over the last week or so, my birthday was approaching. It's finally here. And Frank and Derek and the staff have put together this wonderful.
I would have had no idea.
It's my birthday.
My goodness.
And apparently all these balloons are here. I'm trying to introduce our special guest today, Frank. We have some special live music
I was wondering
today.
who that guy was creeping behind there.
That's one of my oldest friends, Steve Bubba Pascal, a.k.a. DJ Bubba Guitar, joins us today. And we're going to be playing some live tunes today during the show to go along with a whopper of a Woman Wednesday show. I can't even wait. I'm not even going to say anything. You put together today's show, I'm sure I'm in for all kinds of hijinks.
That's right. I would have put in more effort had I known what a special day it was.
Oh, you didn't realize?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get my notes? On what I
must have
asked for?
You know what it is? I didn't set up my Liquid Lunch email yet, so I'm still using my radio email. So I miss a lot of these memos. That's the problem. All right.
This one's not working.
Well, John's birthday is important, but it's a holiday that's really just celebrated by John's friends, his family, of course, himself. But not really the nation as a whole, at least not yet. After he becomes mayor and shortly thereafter is assassinated, who knows, maybe it will be a holiday that's celebrated by the public at large.
Do you think this will help my mayoral campaign if this photo surfaces? All right, I'm sorry.
No, that's quite all right. But that is the holiday that's celebrated by people all over the country and all over the world is precisely what I'll be speaking, frankly, about. All right. Now, you might have seen this story that came out yesterday. This had to do with President Trump's decision to issue an executive order to give just about every federal employee off on Christmas Eve. And I think it's a very nice thing. It's been in all the papers. And this is actually, there you go, this was from USA Today today. Although I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to say it, USA Today today. I mean, USA.
It's from today's edition of USA Today.
Right, very good. So
we agreed on something finally. It's been days since that's happened.
Exactly. Well, it's for your birthday. I didn't want to disagree with you. The president's giving all the federal employees, except for absolutely essential personnel like members of the military, things like that, he's giving them all the day off, paid day off. And the reason I am eager to point this out is not only to give Donald Trump a pat on the back for respecting people's religious freedom, their desire to be with family, their desire to celebrate Christmas. And by the way, thank you, Mr. President, for allowing us to say Merry Christmas again.
I know where this is going.
But it's to draw a dichotomy with what so many private employers are doing on Christmas Eve. Now, I'll tell you, in my case, I happen to work as my primary paid employment for a company that does give us off for Christmas Eve. But what about all the people around here at Liquid Lunch? Well, unfortunately, the powers that be here at Liquid Lunch have decided that we should...
The power that be.
Or
not, or lack thereof,
if you want to take responsibility
it sounds
for this,
like there's a deep state coup going on right now.
I am saying the powers that be here at Liquid Lunch have decided that we should work on Christmas Eve. The president is giving every federal employee off. We're taking off here at my workplace, and yet these hardworking people who don't get paid that frequently are being asked to come to work on Christmas Eve. And I will tell you, in honor of, Cece, our makeup artist, Jade, our substitute makeup artist, Patrice Sikora, Nico Suave, the new girl whose name I think is Jess, Kyle,
today's one of the most important days
Anthony,
of the year. Because it's my
Dylan,
birthday,
although I haven't seen him in a while.
On a side note,
all the other fuzzers.
Footnote to my birthday: they're trying to impeach the president today.
That's right.
So I'm going to take the Christmas Eve. Now that the president has set the standard.
That's right.
I'm going to take that into consideration. There's a very good chance that I'm going to be plied with disgusting amounts of Question tequila during today's show. And I may, at the very end, decide to send to sign an executive order here.
Oh, boy.
And I'm gonna think about it.
You've got the right pen for it, I'll tell you.
I have the pen, I can sign it, but I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna ponder it because we give these people off too much.
No,
you
we
know
don't.
what I'm saying? We give them off way too much.
No, we're talking about giving them off maybe Christmas Eve and maybe Christmas Day. Even Ebenezer Scrooge
the day
gave
after
Cratchit
Thanksgiving is a work day. Everybody had off.
Christmas.
I mean, there's days that we just, I'm super nice.
You know what? You need to be visited by the ghosts of JT's birthday, past, present, and future. That's what you need. And in fact, we may do a little bit of that.
Okay.
A little bit later on.
Maybe they'll sink something in. Okay. One of the non-ghosts of my past is right behind me here. So if you get a little too cute, watch out, because he's a trained assassin. Along with being a trained and professional DJ.
Wow.
And you can hear him on Wednesdays, usually Wednesdays, right?
Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays on
Is he
Maker
mic'd?
Park
Can the audience
Radio.
hear him?
No,
No,
they can hear his music.
we didn't think to
right?
mic him. Okay.
No.
All right.
But anyway, he's going to be here. He'll be with us all week. Try to feel.
Oh, there you go. This hit Bob Dylan
now
song.
he can talk. All right, well,
There
now
you
he's
go.
with us. Excellent.
So you know Bob Dylan had a Christmas song. This is catchy. Must be Santa.
I like it.
Must be Santa
I like it.
Claus.
All right. I get it. This is going in a totally different direction than I expected, but I love it.
By the way,
I
if
can
you're
tell you
watching
that.
this show, this is not a show that you're going to want to tune away from, not only because we're going to bring you the latest on impeachment and everything that's happening there. By the way, we are expecting the House to impeach the president today. A beautiful birthday gift for John A. Tobacco Jr. But
I would love it. And let me just tell you, you would think, being my birthday and I'm a Trump supporter, you would think I would hate the impeachment to fall on my birthday. But I actually love it because it'll always remind me of the beginning of the end for all the loons and lunatics on the left. Because once they approve and ratify the impeachment articles, it's going over to the Senate, and the thing is DOA. And the dead on arrival can't come quick enough, if you ask me. I'm going to be happy that it's on my birthday.
All right.
So always remember, this is when the left crumbled.
well, as I was saying to the audience, those of you watching at home or at work or wherever, if you're watching this show, this is not a show that you're going to want to tune away from today, not only because we're going to bring you the latest news on impeachment along with some great guests and some very insightful commentary, but this is a show where, given what we have in store for you today, there's an excellent chance that we may not be here tomorrow because we're canceled.
It's one of those things.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to go for that.
Look,
all right, okay.
You know,
if that's the gift you guys want to give me, I'll take it.
the die has been cast. So if you are a new viewer to the show,
In the past,
or an
you've
old
had
viewer,
on women who were formerly in the sex trade.
That's right.
And we know that's outside the bounds.
Well, we
we're not
support the
doing
trades.
but I'm saying we're not doing anything like
Yeah.
that today, and we're not going to curse.
they say
today,
it's
right?
important to learn a trade.
Okay, fair enough. Free trade, then I'm down with you. You know what I'm saying?
No, but so if people are watching this, whether they're a new viewer or an old viewer, and you like the show, or even if you're not sure if you like it, keep watching anyway, because we may not be here tomorrow. So enjoy it while it lasts.
Oh boy, this might be a memorable birthday in so many more reasons than just one. My birthday, it seems. What
yes,
else is
that's right.
happening
All
out
right.
there? I know we have a whopper of a show. Zen Sam's is coming up later on.
Yes.
Jennifer Barbosa is going to be here. We're going to be
Absolutely.
talking about her run to unseat Adam Schiff for Brains. And Eisenbach and Johnny Burnett will be here a little later on to mix it up. And then India Everett is going to join us in the second hour.
Yeah,
also.
so I didn't see this new Quentin Tarantino movie yet. Once Upon a Time in America. Did you see it?
I didn't see
But
it.
it's about the Sharon Tate murders and things like that. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's on my list along with The Irishman this weekend. But coming up next, we have Jerry Kassar, state chairman of the New York State Conservative Party. And the reason
Saw him last night, Casal. He walked right past me.
Where'd you see him?
Lee's Tavern.
Oh, you were at Lee's.
Yes, I was.
I almost made it to Lee's.
I went to Lee's. All my class of 1985 Farrell brethren, Vera Fidelis, were there, having our holiday.
Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
together. Yeah.
So Once Upon a Time in America, that's the Robert De Niro movie
Yeah.
with Danny Aiello. See, that's why it was in my head, because we were talking about it with Danny Aiello dying.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes, that's the Quentin Tarantino.
Somehow or another that connects to India Everett. I think you were going in
Yeah,
that
she's
direction.
in the picture.
Oh, okay.
And
Now
I haven't seen
get
it yet.
Now
Exactly.
I understand.
Exactly.
So we do have a fantastic show.
Yeah.
I see we have a few men mixed in there.
Oh, exactly. What I was going to say about Jerry, the reason it's so important to have the voice of New York conservatism on the show today is for two reasons. One, not only is New York's new law, which allows illegal aliens to get a driver's license legally, not only is that sweeping the nation, including coming soon to New Jersey, but so many of the conservative Democrats that won in Trump districts, they're all from New York. Not all of them, but 4 or 5 of them are from New York. And yet we saw in the last 2 days, each one of them cave towards impeachment. So it'll be eager to see if Jerry has any tricks up his sleeve to get them unelected come next year when they're up for re-election.
I think I might have pointed this out yesterday. And for those of you watching around the country, we're in the Question Tequila Studios every day, Monday to Friday, noon to 2 Eastern. We're in the Liquid Lunch Outpost in downtown Manhattan, New York City, right around the corner from City Hall. And I mentioned this yesterday, but here in New York, it's such a bunch of wacky progressive leftists that it's a finable offense to use the term illegal alien. And that's what they are. They're illegal aliens. But Frank said it. I just said it again.
Yep.
And we are in jeopardy today of getting $500,000 in fines from Mayor de Blasio. And I dare him to bring those summonses over here on my birthday.
If we say illegal, if we say illegal alien, just bleep us down in Florida.
Yeah, Dan Gray, bleep illegal alien. No, don't. Said no one ever on this show.
Yeah.
So what else?
Okay. Well,
you see, this is illegal alien.
Yes, there you go. Right? See, that's very apropos.
All right, Bubba Guitar comes in with the 15 seconds of it. Just right on the money.
All right. So this is interesting in an era of political correctness, John.
See how that worked? We were talking about illegal aliens, and we got a guy who's on the money. He comes in with the song "Illegal Alien."
All right. So ABC, the TV network, ABC.
Is that the Sting version or the Genesis version?
Well, Sting was part of Genesis, so they're one and the same. So, right? Was he? No, he wasn't. So. All right. Well, I'll defer
Phil Collins was part of Genesis.
Oh, that's right. It's like Samuel and Seidler. You always just get them confused.
I don't know. When did I get him confused?
Well,
Alyssa Milano was on The Sopranos, wasn't she?
Exactly.
And Jamie Lynn, wasn't that the one? That's how irrelevant. That's why. I'm sorry. All right. Alyssa Milano was on Full House.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Who's the boss?
Who's the boss? Thank you.
Ah, okay. All right. It was so long ago that she was relevant that I forgot.
Yeah.
All right. What else do we have? I'm waiting for something to happen. Like they're going to bring out a dunk tank. Or there's going to be a bucket of slime is going to fall on my head. These are the types of things Frank does to, in his head, celebrate my birthday.
Nobody wanted to put in that much effort.
So. Oh, all right, fine. All right, well, then we're going to have a great show for you.
Exactly.
Coming up right after this, we're going to have Jerry Kassar. He's the head of the Conservative Party here in New York. He's got some real perspective on all the crazy things that are happening in New York, where these days they cheer in our legislature for post-birth abortions. And they give illegal aliens driver's licenses. You figure it out. It's like Bizarro Land from Seinfeld. But it's my birthday. You stay right there. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with Jerry Kassar from the New York State Conservative Party.
Is President Trump, and I just want to wish John an unbelievably terrific birthday. I hope the presents are huge, worth a lot of money, and are very bigly and terrific. All the best, John. Happy birthday from President Trump.